2,000 fans through the arena will receive a three-court match. Arrive early to Banjo and get inside and claps the hands of King's dancers. Cowbells are great, but how do you keep them shiny and show spirit for your team? That's right. King's Rally Town Day is coming soon. Snap your tickets and win those slams and towels at our next home stand. The National Basketball Association and the Sacramento Kings are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using a
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The San Antonio Spurs have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Sacramento Kings. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? And tonight, we've got the Sacramento Kings playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Zohan and Wemby are the bigs. MP is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3. And for Sacramento, perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis out there with John Collins. And it's Carter in at the point. Taking a look at Sacramento, they're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with the win.
Now here's MP. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Tries the spin move. Here's Carter. Sabonis, left side. Outside Monk. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And here's MP from outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Carter. Pass to DeRozan. Collins with a screen on Vassell. DeRozan for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, and he doesn't take a lot of threes, but there DeRozan answers with one of his outs.
From deep, MP. Monk grabs the miss. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the basket is good. Carter's got his second basket on the night. San Antonio has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. DeRozan passes to Monk. Outside Carter. Here's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's MP. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
Pass to Monk. Back to Carter. Down low. And the dunk by DeRozan.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the teammates.
Now here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. Collins, no good.
and gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync.
Drains the triple. MP's got 14.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Collins outside. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. San Antonio leading by 5. MP outside. Pass to Sohan. MP looking around. Takes a 3. They get it back. There's the triple. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. 17 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Carter inside. MP's there. Carter, good. Carter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. LaRavia comes in for Monk. And Clarkson subbed in for Carter. San Antonio leading by... And some changes here for the Kings. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Carter in for LaRavia. John Collins out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Carter in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Devin Vassell.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 6-point lead. Launches it. MP making the long-range connection.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Clarkson. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Carter against MP. Wembanyama screen. MP to pass to Wembanyama. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Kings trail by 9. Pass to Murray. Back to Carter. Now here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Can't get it to fall. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 59 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now here's MP. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Clarkson. There's the drive. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. On the wing, MP. He's checked by Carter. They get it back. Wembanyama. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. MP really making a difference here.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
He's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for John Collins. Heald's checked in for San Antonio. Carter finds DeRozan. Clarkson outside. Back to DeRozan. Sabonis, left side. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, throughout his career, DeRozan has lived at the free throw line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Now here's MP. He's got 25. Drills it from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Sabonis with a screen on Vassell. The 3 from DeRozan. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP outside. That 3's off the mark. Kings trail by 17. Outside Carter. Pass to DeRozan. Big jam by DeMar.
Well, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
Carter against MP. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. MP's got 31 points.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Outside Carter. The shake. And he sinks the layup. Carter's got 8.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Clarkson for 3. Sohan with a rebound.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. And so the San Antonio Spurs up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a...
We knew they wanted to track me. And man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out. And we've still got a whole other half to go. Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. They're watching this series slip through their fingers the first. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He was playing with fierce energy in the first half. Not what we expect from him, but no one's complaining.
Well, sometimes a big game brings out the best in a player. There's so much on the line, and he stepped to the forefront.
On the court for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with MP, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Carter, the pass to Collins. Back to Carter. Collins outside. Pass to Monk. Launches a three. On target from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Inside, Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, the guy is a monster around the rim. Now, if Sabonis is in close, he's going right for it.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 40 points.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Sabonis. On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Vassell. DeRozan with the bucket.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Attention fans, now on the court is your squad. Get out, let them hear it. If you want to bring
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Amakelishvili checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Herter's checked in for Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for MP. Spurs lead. He has 6. And Sacramento with some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Murray comes in for Monk. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Carter. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
After just one turnover in the first half, he just keeps giving it away here in the second. You cannot keep making these careless mistakes.
Larabia's checked in for DeRozan. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range, putting on a show on the big stage. Let's go with a 3. MP getting it done for the Spurs. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Let's play even smarter and make sure we play harder than them. Let's go. Step out. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Mentally, physically, Greg Popovich wants each guy to try and elevate his game.
Yeah, and a lot of that starts on the defensive end. And that's where the tone is set. It literally ripples through everything else they do.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Carter in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And that one's good, Clarkson.
Yeah, he's a decent threat from deep, and when Clarkson is on from there, it opens up everything else for him.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Carter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 46.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
MP against Carter from deep. MP. Good! Another from three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. And he comes up with a bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Puts up a three. Connects again from distance.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. The Kings call timeout. Changes here for the Kings. Collins, he's checked in for Murray. DeMar DeRozan comes in for LaRabia. And Malik Monk subbed in for Clarkson. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Fox. Sabonis finds Collins. Outside Carter. Rebound San Antonio. And here's MP. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 55.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Stolen by MP. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. From deep, MP. And again for three.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Off target from three-point range. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. To the middle. Outside Carter. There's the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now from the arc. Good! Another from three.
He continues to push the envelope, outdistancing his own record for triples made in a playoff game. Just an absolute flamethrower.
It's a new first-place mark. He only needs the slimmest of windows to get that thing off, and you always expect it to fall through.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Spurs.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Yeah, when DeRozan is assertive like that, it's a huge plus for this offense.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep, MP. DeRozan with the rebound. And it's Sacramento's ball to the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Johnson a screen on Carter. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.